Avoid the lottery of FIFA points. Head over to u7bike.com. Use the code TVM at checkout for a 5% off. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to take a look at this new Futties Richarlison. I've decided that on my road to glory I'm just going to do whatever cards I want to do now, as opposed to working towards a big icon, because by the time I finish it, it's going to be end of game anyway. I mean, it basically is. But they released this, maybe a touch on the expensive side, maybe not. We're about to find out. 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills, high work rate. He's very Roberto Firmino-esque. You know, we've got a 93 flashback Firmino in the squad. He's on the bench, and this guy replaces him, but they are very similar. As you can see, 5 games so far, 3 goals, 1 assist. It's not a bad return considering we're in Division 2. I think we might have been relegated to Division 3 by now. But, you know, I don't want to play this game at the moment. It's far too hot to be stressing, and that's exactly what this game is, right? It's pure stress. So, that's not a bad return considering I wanted to break my controller every time we play a game. In terms of stats, I feel like the Maestro Chem style is the only one that really makes sense in this situation. We don't need to boost any of the physicals, in my opinion. His heading can't be boosted. We've got acceleration and sprint speed basically at perfect. Yeah, I mean, the finishing is 96. The position is 99. The shot power is 90. There's no point improving any of that. So long shots and volleys are the only thing really worth improving. The passing, the same really. 10 on short passing takes him to 99. Vision takes him to 97. The long shots go up to 92. Volleys up at 87, could be better, but still not too bad at all. Ball control and reactions get a tweak here or there. The agility basically goes perfect. It's a very nice card now. Actually turns into a 97 rated striker. I think what I'm going to do with this card, and I've sort of played him in 3 different positions so far, and my favourite position is left wing. The reason being, in a 5-2-3-1, as the formation that I've just used basically throughout the entire game, you can play it into feet and hit first-time shots, and with that right foot, you can curl them right into the top corner. He does have a 5-star weak foot, so you can play him on the right side if you want. I'm sure the left foot would do the same. But this game is weird, right? So I would much prefer to give him the best chance of scoring by playing him on his natural side. So if we play him on the left, we can cut in on the right, and we can either hit it from distance or first-time shots. Crossing-wise, just in case you're into that sort of back post heading thing, he has 88 crossing, which you could improve if you want to. You can use both feet to do so. You've got 4-star skills to be able to get it into the box any way you want to. And of course, I've got Gareth Bale the other side, so we should be alright. Like I said, it's a little bit on the expensive side. Let me just get up the price of this SBC, because it's around 300,000 coins right now, which, for this card on the market, if it were a team of the season, or if it were just a Futties promo and they released them in packs, which they probably should have done, then this card would probably be around 200,000 to 300,000, and you get packs back. So I suppose, in a way, it's not that bad. I don't know, maybe they could have made it a bit cheaper, given the fact that we are, 27th of July now? I mean, the game literally has 1 month left to run before nobody plays it again. So, yeah, maybe it would have been fair to sort of lower the price down a touch. But still, I'm not going to complain too much about it. You do get a very solid card back for your coins. The team we have him in looks like this. Of course, it won't line up like this, but that's how it starts in game. We switch into a 4-2-3-1, as I've said. Casemiro, Vieira as CDMs. Ronaldo, do you know what? I don't even know what happens. Let me find out, because we've got so many different formations. I'll switch into this, right? So Richarlison goes left, Ronaldo goes striker, Ronaldinho goes cam, and Bale goes on the right. I think that's the way I'm going to do it. I have another 3 formations, or 3 variations of this formation to switch into. Richarlison could be cam, he could be striker. I'm not going to play him on the right side, because Bale's natural position is on that right side. Which makes sense, really, because he's left-footed naturally. But I don't know, I get a lot more joy from playing good players on the left. That's why Ronaldo, for me, is always a left wing. He scores far too many goals to not play him there. The only reason he's not playing there today is because of Richarlison. As you can see, okay, the return on that, for a lot of you, might not be great. But for me, that's a very good return on that Ronaldo. 373 goals is a good return. If you look at a player that I've been playing at striker, Firmino, for instance, he has far less goals compared to game ratio because my strikers don't score goals for me. He's not there to do that. He does a completely different job. And that's why I think Richarlison would be better suited for my playstyle to be on the left. It's basically like a striker for a normal person. But without any further ado, let's get into that gameplay. So, my opponent for this game, not that it really matters at this stage. I mean, they could have teams like this and still be awful, or they could have bad teams and be good. Although people still playing the game these days do generally tend to be quite good. I'm going to play, like I said, Richarlison on the left. So if we go ultra attacking, get him out on the left and see how we get on. Ronaldinho slips the ball through to Richarlison, who I believe is onside here. I have to try and play that as fast as I can. He gets a second bite at it. There's Gareth Bale. Good effort. Richarlison involved, wins the header. And that's what I really like about Richarlison. He's got an awful lot to offer. We're probably going to concede here on the counter. All he needs, he played it straight down the middle. Just a little drag back. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen, so he managed to block it. But he's got a lot to offer because he's good in the air, but he's good on the ground. You know, he's got a lot going for him. So we can utilise a lot of stuff. He doesn't have the height, unfortunately, but he does have very good jumping, very good heading. See what we can get away with here. Here he is, La Croqueta. And again, one more. In fact, I say one more. That's all I'm going to do. I'm just going to get into the area. Goes for goal. And it's Richarlison from just inside the penalty area for what I believe is his 4th in 6 games. He's quite the little goal scorer. I'm not going to lie to you. He somehow manages to get himself on the score sheet regularly in the 6 games we've played so far. We played a bit more on the Road to Glory if you want to check that out later on today. But so far, using the overpowered skill move to his advantage and a very good finish into the bottom corner. Very good start to this game as well. There he goes again around that outside. He's a very dangerous man at the moment. They don't really know how to cope with him, and especially his lacroquettering skills. I don't use them enough, I've got to be honest. And that could easily have gone the other way, couldn't it? It could easily have been a foul. I did a little bit too much, and then I sort of held it down, and it wasn't doing anything. It was kind of my fault, but he's very good at doing it. You do get a lot of players out there who are just not that great at doing La Croqueta. Lovely little turn inside I was going for. I'm treating him as if he's Ronaldinho, and he's just not, but you never know. We could get the best out of him here again. He's still got the ball. He's lost it. He's just a joy. Him and Ronaldinho in the team together so far actually performing very, very well. I do have a very good attack. As I say that, my defence is about to cost me, I think. Oh, good effort just off the bar. Vieira, Richarlison making that run. He's got room to move into. Apparently not as quick as the fullback. Don't know who the fullback is. Here's Ronaldo. I think the fullback is actually Shah. There's Richarlison again. That was a terrible touch from him. But he's quick enough to be able to keep hold of it. Gareth Bale. Here's Ronaldinho. There's Richarlison. And that's another goal for Richarlison, and that's why he's playing on that left-hand side, so he can cut in on the stronger right foot. I know he's got a 5-star weak foot, blah, 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 but for the first-time shots like that is why he's there. If he was playing striker, he wouldn't be able to do that for me. So that's why he's there, and I tell you what, I really like him. I think he's a very, very good player. Ronaldinho plays a great ball out to Alexandro. Nice ball up to Richarlison. It's very well worked, and we're going to have to go back into the middle to come back in. Oh, this is going to go straight to Bale and straight to the back of the net. Oh, it's glorious. It's well worked. It's another first-time shot. I don't mind scoring them because I think they look good. I've been doing a lot of going back through older videos through FIFA 19 to get clips for, you know, my favourite player videos kind of thing. And the early days of FIFA were far more enjoyable because of time finesses than the whole crossing period of FIFA. And now that, you know, sort of not timed, but just shots in general, first time shots from the edge of the area are a thing. It's just so much more enjoyable to score those than it is headers. So that's why I do those a lot more than I cross these days. I just think it's more fun. Ronaldinho, La Croqueta, back inside it comes, out wide to Alexandro. Look at the space. Richarlison up the line. He will get there. He's going to have to go back out wide though, although he's got a 5-star weak foot. Ball into the box is poor, and the header still comes in from Ronaldo. It's not a bad cross, I suppose. I'll get the question, I would have thought, for the next couple of days, is this Richarlison card worth doing? And I suppose, ultimately, it depends on what your team currently looks like, what player you're currently working towards, etc, etc. But for me personally, I mean, my team is done, and I have better players, arguably, in the position that Richarlison occupies. So he's not really going to go into my first team. Will he even make the bench with the likes of Fernando Torres on there, etc.? I don't know. But in terms of just a really fun, well-rounded player, I like him. I think he's very quick. He's got the skills. He's good in the air. He's got strength. He's very aggressive. His passing is very good with a chem style. His shooting across the board is very good again with a chem style. Brilliant dribbling. I mean, it's almost perfect. The composure maybe now and again lets him down here or there. But, I mean, if he had 5-star skills and possibly a low defensive work rate, we'd be talking about one of the best cards in the game, really, because, I mean, there's nothing really wrong with him. So for 300,000 coins and some packs back, I think it's definitely worth it. I don't think it's an overpriced SBC at all, even though initially I thought, oh, maybe it might be. But no, I really like it, and my recommendation is, yes, I think this is worth it. If you have enjoyed the review, do me a favour, smack the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, of course, and until the next time, goodbye.